Happy Christmas! So I mentioned to some of my family and friends that my New Year's resolution last year was to have fewer books on my TBR at the end of the year than I had at the beginning of the year, and that at the end of the year I had perfectly the same number of books on my TBR. So I kind of did okay, I guess. I was making the same goal this year and they gave me lots of books. So I thought I'd share those with you and hopefully prompt me to actually read them, because I've still got books on my TBR that they gave me last Christmas. But anyway, I'm going to show you some books and you're going to tell me whether you like them. I guess that's how this works, right? So this is from my father-in-law. My father-in-law gave me 3 books. He gave me The Soul of an Octopus, which was recommended to me by someone on YouTube, and it's a book about octopuses. So I mean, what more is there to say? But it's quite pretty. It's got cooler pictures, and I hear it's really well written. This was also from my father-in-law, A Monster Call by Patrick Ness. This is an Irish horror writer. I've read some of his other books. I met him when I was in Dublin in 2019 and he was really lovely, and so I went to read one of his short stories. I was like, yeah, I like that, and so I don't know anything about it except he was really lovely. So A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. What was the other one he sent me? Ivy Aberdeens' Letter to the World, and I reckon I could probably get right on this because it's a middle grade book about someone who lives through a disaster but then they feel invisible, and then it's a coming out book. I've forgotten that. Like someone's like, you really need to be open, and I'm not invisible because someone's sending me anonymous notes. I don't know. We'll see. This is from my sister, who hates running. Not just that she doesn't run herself, she doesn't understand why anyone else would, and she doesn't like talking about it, and she absolutely, everything about running she hates. And she sent me this. How lovely is that? And I haven't read many books about running, but I've recommended this one as a good place to start. I mean, normally I haven't done any running for a while, so hopefully this will get me back into it. And isn't it that so lovely that she would send me this? Thank you. This is from my girlfriend, and it is a friend of hers wrote these poems, I guess about Ragnarok. I actually haven't opened it up, so I'm just going to open it at a random page and read you a poem. Sleipnir. Sleipnir was the best of horses. His mother was Loki, who had turned himself into a mare for a single night. Sleipnir carried the gods through the places where sea and sky meet, across the barriers between worlds. At dusk I will walk along the beach, and I will imagine that I am no longer confined by sea or shore or earth or sky or smoke or father or mother. I will feel my 8 hooves thundering through the sand and the salt and the spray and the clouds in my mane. I will know the joyful passage from sphere to sphere and back again, how sweet it is to fly across all bounds, to go to hell and know that I was just passing through. So if you like the sound of that, Postcards from Ragnarok by Katie Naylor. And this is from her husband, Mexican Gothic, which is, I think, a Gothic novel set in Mexico with a very Mexican culture. So yeah, I'm excited about that. It's set in 1950s Mexico, and it's really pretty. And the other thing I got was a whole book box. So this isn't the current one, this is an older one. It is Mermaids and Myths from October, because I saw it in the unboxing. I was like, I really want that box, and it's still in the sale. So look at this, isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous travel cup. Now you may remember I got a travel cup in a previous book box, but this one's a different size, so I can take that depending on what size I want. I can just choose. Isn't that lovely? Isn't she gorgeous? Got mermaid socks. I love socks. These are so bright and colourful and lemony. Why are they lemony? I don't know why they're lemony. It's like you're going to eat the mermaid or something. You can't eat mermaids. It's bad and it's wrong. And also, mermaids aren't even fish. Look at her tail. Her flukes go this way. Only mammals' flukes go that way. Fish go like this. Mammals go like that. Mammalian tail. Plus, she's got breasts, and in her ears, 3 bones in her inner ear. She's a mammal. Look at this one. Oh, you can't see the tail on this one. Oh, yeah, you can see on this one. Her flukes go that way. 3 bones in her inner ear. And boobs. Boobs. Mammals, people. So maybe they're just making lemonade for the mammal. For the mermaid. Well, anyway. Speaking of lemonade, here's a straw. Lovely reusable straw. And here is a bookmark. It says Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and it's a magnetic bookmark, which I love magnetic bookmarks. Here is a patch of a stag, like one of those lovely Christmas stags with the big antlers. There is a bath, there's a rock, salt and driftwood. Can't really get much of a smell through it through the paper, but yeah, I'm looking forward to using that. This gorgeous little pin. I haven't found a place to put my pins yet, but I will love putting a mermaid on my pin thing. Gorgeous mermaid pen, and again you could tell it's a mermaid because of the way the tail goes. Actually, this one's less clear. Maybe this one's a fish, but I think it's a mermaid, so I think it's. And Skin of the Sea, which is when you peel back the skin of the sea, you never know what you might find. And this is a sort of mermaid Valkyrie, someone who collects a mermaid whose job it is to collect the souls of people who die at sea. And it looks like there's love and gods and vengeance and I don't know, but it looks really good. Doesn't it look good? Alright, so let me know which of those you've read, which of those are excited to hear what I think about it. And I will see you next week or later in this week with a roundup of my year's reading. Okay, bye.